can't act like I've done this before. It doesn't just feel known that I'd rather bite more. If I do, would you hold me still? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me? You hold me? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me? You hold me. I can't act like I've done this before. It doesn't just feel known that I'd rather bite more. If I do, would you hold me still? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me? You hold me? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me still? Would you hold me? You hold me.
Hey, fellow workers of the world, it's me, Mayday. I'm here with some once-in-a-lifetime legal advice for you and your fellow employees. Join a union. Being forced to work in unsafe conditions? Join a union. Feel like there's a lack of accountability for management in your workplace? Join a union. Feel like the responsibilities are piling up without fair compensation? Join a union. Feel like your boss is taking home the lion's share while leaving you and your fellow workers with the scraps? Join a union. Don't have a union to join? Form a union. Remember, kids, your bastard of a boss isn't gonna give you what's yours unless you take it for yourself. So, say it with me one last time. Join a union.
Dude, where's that intern? I want to hit this bowl with my hands.
We're about to start.
My hands are
Oh,
filling.
there he is.
Oh shit.
Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Questions About the Earth. He's laughing, and I'm still thinking about her. What computer is our fossil organism of the day?
Arthroplura.
Wow, did you hear that? It's Arthroplura this time. That's great. Arthroplura is so cool.
I knew one of those back in my day.
No, you didn't.
he
You're
was-
full of shit. Did you know that
Woo!
Arthroplura was like basically a big millipede?
I know everything. I know more than you do. I know more bands than you do. I know more movies than you
Name
do.
one music.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthroplura was from the Carboniferous period. There was a big swamp. Can we get the card for the question of the day?
Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright. Man,
Talks a lot, but he can't catch the card.
I wish I had one of your skin suits on so I could do things like catch cards in the air, but I'm stuck in this shell for eternity like some kind of lost soul.
He forgot he molts.
I forgot I molt. I did. Alright. Today's hang on, I'm having a panic attack. Wait.
We'll get through the take.
Alright. Today's fact of the day, much like soup, is Arthroplura was likely an herbivorous organism due to the lack of evidence for reinforced mouth parts.
That's right. I remember learning about that in Bible study.
But anyway, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next season.
Thanks, Trilobidian.
Trilobidian is on it.
See ya.
You ever do this in your seat?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a. I feel like a. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of xenomorphic.
Questions about
anyways, that's our biggest influence. Is the bit.
All right.
Commitment to the bit.
Tristan, Bert, Ches have all lived at Rosewood. And then Ethan, Bert, Ches have all lived at the Tomb. It's kind of like trading cars. You just trade your lease. And that's kind of what's happened. This is not exclusive to just us. I think this is a common occurrence among a lot of people in Richmond and beyond.
I first moved here in December of 2019, but it had already been running as a show house for, like 2 or 3 years at that point.
It used to be called Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah.
And that house wasn't here, so it was like a double lot, and that's why. And that house wasn't here, so like, it was great for screamo shows because there was no houses directly adjacent to it.
Yeah, I guess another thing to note about the history. Well, it's not really about this house, but all of us kind of lived at Crayola in some capacity. I would argue, in Harrisonburg.
Like Rosewood, the Tomb, and Crayola, those are 3 important habitats for the lobby boy. Where apparently Crayola's gonna die this year.
In like a month, actually, right?
Yeah.
30 years. 30
Plus.
Yeah, 34 or 5 or something.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've like had great experiences every time we have gone elsewhere, like to Cerveza course in Harrisonburg and then Space Bomb, like literally up the road. Like every time we've gone, it's been like amazing, and I think we've like walked away learning so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like each time, it feels like you train for battle and then you go to the battle and then you're like, that was sick when you leave. On the flip side is like when we're writing or practicing here at the Tomb, that kind of just feels like maybe picking apart like a day, or I don't know. Yeah, like taking everything out of your backpack and putting it on a table.
I feel like there's a beauty in both sides of it, There's like in our part that's really awesome about like sectioning off the time to go into a studio, dropping the money, really preparing. Like there's a lot of beauty in that, and like it's a whole other world of shit you can accomplish. And doing that more often recently has made me appreciate the amount of things that you can do just in a bedroom, like the amount of things that like anyone could like feasibly accomplish just with like a microphone and a computer or some variation of that. I feel like we're able to kind of churn ideas really fast and sort of kind of just pump ideas out. Like when it happens in like the room, usually is like very fast, like a lot of like quick inspiration and like laying stuff down really quick. I don't know, it's just like two ends of two different sides of awesome, I guess.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
This song's brand new.
Held on to a friend, I gave more than I could spend. Change and follow me in a new gaze. Lost it on me, like playing pretend, hiding from the end. You're hiding from the end. You lost it on me, like playing pretend, hiding from the end. You're hiding from the end. Lost it on me, like playing pretend, hiding from the end. You're hiding from the end. You lost it on me, like playing pretend, hiding from the end. You're hiding from the end. You lost it on me, playing pretend, hiding from the end. Thank you.
Mission log, day 4875. Another peaceful day amongst the cosmos. You know, it's not often you find such tranquility in times of adventure and... Well, looks like this brief break of mine will have to be put on hold, for a galactic hero is never off the clock. Well, hello there, fellow traveler. What seems to be the...
My savior! You have rescued me from certain death. I cannot thank you enough for your act of service.
Oh, well, no trouble at all. You know, they say the life of a hero is never...
My last master accidentally ejected me into space while I was cleaning the escape pod. I thought surely he'd be back to get me any second now.
Oh, how unfortunate. How long ago was that?
About 307 days ago.
I'm sure he'll be right back.
But that matters not. Since you have saved me, you shall be my new master.
Oh, that really isn't necessary. Here, give me the coordinates to your old master, and I can
No need, no need. I now have you, my new master, who I shall serve unwaveringly, who I shall honor with my every waking moment.
Really, it's okay. There's not that much room on this vessel anyway.
That is fine. I shall be at your side every moment. I shall cook for you, clean for you. When you sleep, I shall be by your side, guarding you.
Seriously, this is really too much. I don't think that
I will service your every need. Your every need.
You know what? Sure. My quarters could use some tidying up. They're right through there.
Oh, splendid! Oh, wonderful! Yes, my master! Right away, my master! When I'm done in here, you won't recognize it. It shall be clean from top to bottom for mine.
You know what they say? You gotta keep your peace. Gotta keep your peace.
Hey, welcome back to Questions About the Earth, your favorite local Richmond hip-hop show about invertebrate paleontology. Y'all know what the fuck is going on today. We're here looking at some cool-ass, dope-ass invertebrate organism that went extinct way back in the Paleozoic era. Computer, why don't you spin that shit?
Computer.
Hot damn. That's pretty sick. Looks like today we got Carrick Machella up on the track. Am I right or am I right? This serious passate organism lived during the 3rd stage of the Cambrian period. It was pretty cool. It was a guild lobopodium, so it was related to other organisms like hallucigenia. Yo, Squid, why don't you read me that card?
Carrick Machella is related to modern velvet worms. Phlium onychophora.
Did you know that yet?
I didn't.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Make sure you get your cat circumcised and keep on rocking in the paleontology world.
No, you have to talk about every single
I
one.
have to talk about every single one. All right,
People
well,
need to know.
here's the very best of the Doors, disc 1 and 2. I liked a lot of 60s rock when I was younger, because I grew up in a Beatles family. My favorite music is just like dancey electronic music and guitar stuff, like this Black Sabbath, and weird like folky singer-songwriter stuff like A.V. Terror and Animal Collective. And I really like Jesus Christ Superstar. That's one of my favorite albums ever. And that's like my favorite type of music.
Probably the most memorable CD that I had, but I don't physically have it anymore, is this mixtape that my dad made me when I was really little, and it had this Smurfs theme song, but it was like a D&B version. And on tour one night, Ethan and I were chilling in the car, and I was like trying to think of the song, but I couldn't really remember exactly what it sounded like. I just knew that if I did hear it, then I would be like, that's the song. So we took like an hour, and they helped me find it, and it was really awesome.
This is Introducing by DJ Shadow, and it's one of the first commercially released instrumental hip-hop albums. And it was very influential to me when I first heard it in high school, when I was like starting to make music in 10th grade, like make beats and stuff. It's just recorded from like 2 turntables right into a mixer, and then they pressed that onto vinyl. None of the samples were cleared. It was a legal nightmare. But it's definitely obviously not the first instrumental hip hop tape, because that's impossible to say, but it's one of the first like major label release ones that was released intentionally to be like its own medium, like its own like genre basically. And it kind of sounds really bad, but it sounds really cool too, and it has inspired me a lot. I got mugged in Lynchburg with this album playing in the background, I think.
Yeah, I don't have any, like I said, I don't have much from my childhood, but some other tapes that I really like is this True Body tape. It's like from their demo 16. It's like I don't think it's their first release. I think it was their second. But I used to go to a lot of True Body shows. I love this band so much. They inspire me so much. I like feel capable, this band like made me feel like I should make music too. Straight up. So I love, big shout out to True Body. I have a Dog with Tails album. It's like a live cut from, I think, the Southern in Charlottesville or something. But Dog with Tails is also a really big inspiration. of mine, especially, yeah, I feel like if I think about college at all, or like being 18 and 19, 20, I was like, I love this band so much. They're awesome.
I found a tape the other day. It just had the label Thunderstorms on it. And we popped it in and listened, and it's just Thunderstorms. And it's probably something that my dad did when he was probably like 30 years ago. He was probably just testing some equipment or something. And yeah, and just like recorded a thunderstorm. But it sounded really amazing. It was really nice to just like listen to. It's just thunderstorms. There's no other sounds. I'm like, you made a nice recording, Dad.
Why was that the one that
Is this funny?
What's the significance of that being the one physical medium you wish you could have brought today?
Because that's the power of physical media. Like, it can sit in a box and go unnoticed for decades and be forgotten about and rediscovered, picked up, opened, thrown in the thing, and you can experience some moment that doesn't exist anywhere else. Yeah, I always think about how many songs don't exist on the internet for whatever reason. Like, maybe once upon a time they were up on a download on like some HTML site, and now that's long gone. Yeah, physical media is awesome.
Easy to get old, hard to stay older. There's something sweet between your lips, spilling thoughts of your lonely hips to get to the bottom. There's nothing like your late night voice. In my crowded bedroom, I'll stay for you, on for you. Lay me on your face like lipstick. You touch me like nobody's around. We don't like to talk about it. So good to be alone. Wear me on your face like lipstick. Touch me like nobody's around. We don't like to talk about it. So good to be alone. We'll hang our hearts and kiss goodbye. And the skin stays undenied. Lean on trouble when I say keep doors nice.
Boy, I've grown so close to you.
The bed has been left unmade. The dishes on the tray. And mascara from yesterday. Laundry never put away. I'm Charlotte to save face. And when we're left all alone, staying up on the phone, I didn't know things would shown on new wrinkles that we've grown. I never tell another soul it's too good to be on now.
Wages. We're not making enough of them. It's come to my attention that a lot of you don't like to talk about yours. Why not? Why aren't you doing that? Look at me, seriously, what are we doing here? Who's it gonna hurt? You find out that the guy that started last week is making more than you have after being there for years? That doesn't make any fucking sense, right? You find out that the folks doing the same job down the street are making twice as much as you? That's bullshit. Did you get reprimanded for asking your fellow workers how much they make? That's entirely illegal. Remember, kids, pay disparity is not your fellow workers' fault. It's your boss's. Listen, I get it. Money's weird. But none of us are going to get what we're worth until we talk about it.
Oh, looks like another poor soul in need of help. Hello there. Hello there.
Hello.
Greetings, my fellow traveler. May I ask what ails you?
Oh, nothing. I've just been feeling a bit detached as of late.
I can see that. How did you end up in this truly troubling state?
Over the years, pieces of myself have fallen away into the vastness of this great expanse. Little by little, I have been chipped away at into this state of disrepair. I did not appreciate what I once was, and you see, I no longer recognize myself.
I see. Well, fret not, my floating friend. There is still plenty of you left.
But I am just a head.
Well, yes, but...
No limbs.
Sure, but you do...
No torso.
True, but...
Completely alone in the emptiness of space.
Well, yes, true. But, well, you have eyes. Eyes to see the wonders of the universe. And a mouth to correspond with fellow travelers like myself. You couldn't be hearing any of what I'm saying without those automated ears, could you?
This computes as true.
See? Look on the bright side, my metallic friend. Things could always be worse.
I think I see what you are saying.
There we go. You have to take inventory not of what you have lost, but what still remains.
Yes, because eventually the things that I have will be lost as well. While I am now able to see and hear, I will soon no longer be able to do even that.
Well, wait a second,
Soon my voice mechanisms will cease, unable to even vocalize my pain.
Okay, you're not fully hearing what I'm saying.
I can only compute one viable outcome.
Wait. Let's talk about this for a second.
Thank you, kind stranger, for helping me find the strength to do what I must.
Wait, no,
System shutdown initiated.
Computer, wipe all video recording from today.
Some people just can't take a hint.
Yeah.
Are we ready to? Are y'all rolling?
I'm rolling.
I am rolling also.
Okay. Yeah, there's different pathways that we take. So,
Yeah. So I guess in chronological order, it started as just Ches makes a whole beat, like drums, synth, vocals, and everything, bass. Then would send it to us, and like we would learn it and sort of make our own interpretation of it.
But then I think, yeah, like 2020, we started making beats together, but we weren't like all, Ethan and I were working together at a grocery store I will not name. And so we were all in 2020, we were like already exposed to each other, so we were like, we can still chill, it's fine.
Well, like the second year, I'd say like the first year was like just like Ches would write the song. By the second year, me and Ethan would like influence like the structure of it, maybe or something, you know.
Yeah.
And then by the third year was like, okay, we can actually either like start a song at like square one together, or it would be like Ethan would have a beat and then Ches would write lyrics on it, and then the rest of us would just come in with like whatever we wanted to add on it.
Yeah, and then all this time though, we're like always making them on the computer.
Like first.
Yeah, we're like sitting around late at night.
For the first 3 years.
Yeah, for the first 3 years for sure.
We didn't like jam together really until like Tristan joined the band, which led to like 3 or 4 songs that started from like jamming first. And I guess there was one before, but we never released that song.
What song?
The page.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was one song where when we were at Cerveza course in Harrisonburg, Jake Cochran was like, "For your morning exercise, you're at the Battle of the Bands." And then Riley wrote this fire bass line, and we just like made a whole song around it. And I was like, we were like, "Whoa, we can do that too!" Like this is like, and so it kind of broke our brains a little bit. And I feel like we would like microdose doing like jamming all together, but then it's like lately it's kind of gone in full swing, a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, jamming. I feel like jamming as an electronic act is just going to be inherently different, and it's like adding Tristan to the band was like, I feel like made it like brought it into like band zone and like off the computer.
Yeah, not to say that we don't make demos on the computer all the time still, 'cause we definitely do.
Yeah, that's like the fastest way it works for us.
Yeah.
Another tenet that Lobby Boy lives by is that the recording does not have to be the same as the live show, and the live show should never be exactly the way it sounds on the record. And that took some adjusting for me to like kind of realize that and maybe let it sit well with me, because it just wasn't what I'm like. Either I want to try to recreate everything, or absolutely not. And it was kind of a good middle ground for me to get to.
Growing pains,
yeah. But we jam.
We all like jazz.
We all like jazz.
So I feel like it's just like a lot of give and take too. It's like I have just been like had my own personal process for making music for so long, but it's like one brain can only go so far in like a creative process, you know? But like what we're trying to accomplish, I feel like really does take like 5 minds.
Yeah.
Goodbye, for nothing now. Gonna love Guess it's my business, I'm not your wife. And where you are is where I go. And if you leave, I'm sure to fall. And where you are is where I go. And if you leave, I'm sure to fall. Oh, this on you. Thanks.